openness, custom tariff, financial penalty, and trade agreement of trade misinvoicing. First of all, I will explain what trade misinvoicing is. Trade misinvoicing is the practice of international falsifying the value, quantity, or type of good in international trade transaction. This manipulation is usually done by exporters or importers to gain illegal benefit. For example, a company may report goods worth 100 million rupiah as only 50 million rupiah in order to reduce taxes and customs duties. On the other hand, they may also overstate the value of goods to transfer money illegally to other countries. According to the article, trade misinvoicing is one of the main channels of illicit financial flow around the world. The article explained that illicit financial flows are a major problem for many developing countries, including Indonesia. These illegal financial activities can reduce state revenue, weaken economic growth, and harm international trade systems. Based on data from Global Financial Integrity, Indonesia experienced a potential loss of around $6.5 billion in 2016 because of trade misinvoicing practice. This amount represented around 6% of country's total government revenue in that year. The article also explained that trade misinvoicing can happen in several forms. The first form is important under invoicing, where importers report a low practice to reduce import duties and tax. The second form is import over invoicing, where importers exaggerate the value of goods to transfer money abroad. The third form is export under invoicing, where exporters report lower export value to reduce taxes and royalty payments. Finally, there is export over invoicing, which can be used to obtain illegal financial benefits. This research aims to analyze four important factors that may influence trade misinvoicing. These factors are trade openness, custom tariffs, financial penalties, and trade agreements. Trade openness refers to how open a country is to international trade. Custom tariffs are taxes imposed on imported goods. Financial penalties are fines imposed of violations in trade activities. Meanwhile, trade agreements are international agreements between countries to facilitate trade corporations. The researchers use data from Indonesia and 83 trading partner countries from 2010 until 2019. In total, they analyzed 830 observations using panel data regression analysis and trade gap analysis. The data were obtained from UN Computrade, the World Bank, and the World Integrated Trade Solution database. Now, I will explain the findings of the research. The first finding is about trade openness. The study found that trade openness does not significantly affect trade misinvoicing. In other words, increasing international trade does not automatically increase illegal trade manipulation. The researchers explained that the level of supervision, transparency, and auditing standards are more important than the level of trade openness itself. Countries with the strong monitoring system can reduce and risk of data misinvoicing even if they are heavily involved in global trade. The second finding concerns custom tariffs. The research found that custom tariffs is significantly affects trade invoicing. Interestingly, lower tariffs were associated with higher trade invoicing. This happened because lower tariffs provide opportunities for importers and exporters to move money abroad and gain larger profits. In Indonesia, the dominant practice were import over invoicing and export under invoicing. These practices were commonly used for capital flight, tax evasion, and profit shifting to tax haven countries. The article also explains an example related to export under invoicing in Indonesia from 2014 to 2017. Export misinvoicing increased significantly, especially the coal industry. This happened after the Indonesian government increased royalty rate from 3.7% to 13%. As a result, some reporters underreported the value of coal export to avoid paying higher royalty and tax. The third finding is about financial penalties. The researchers shows that financial penalty influence trade misinvoicing differently in import and export activities. In export activities, higher penalty reduce the trade manipulation because exporters feared the high cost of fines if they were caught. However, in import activities, higher penalty actually encourage some importers to increase misinvoicing practices. According to the article, this happened because importers try to maximize profits and cover potential losses because by the fines. The four finding concern trade agreements. The research found that countries with trade agreements with Indonesia generally had lower level of import misinvoicing. This is because trade agreements often include common reporting standards, stronger supervision, and cooperating between custom authorities. As a result, opportunities for trade manipulation become smaller. However, the study found that trade agreement did not significantly affect export misinvoicing because export manipulation is more related to tax avoidance and royalty evasion than tariff regulations. Based on these findings, the article concludes that trade misinvoicing is a serious issue that can cause major financial losses for Indonesia. Custom tariff, financial penalties, and trade agreements are proven to influence trade misinvoicing, while trade openness does not significantly affect it. The researchers recommend that the Indonesian government strengthen custom supervision, improve auditing systems, and increase international cooperation to prevent illegal trade activities. They also suggest improving the competence of custom officers in detecting and handling trade misinvoicing cases. In my opinion, this article is very important because it shows that international trade does not only provide economic benefit but also creates opportunities for illegal financial activities. Strong regulation, transparent system, and international cooperation are necessary to reduce trade misinvoicing and protect state revenue. This is all for my presentation. Thank you for your attention.